there is a huge delay between when I speak until it shows up on the on the screen here, and I can't listen to myself talk at the same time. Let me see. I got to do something here with this. Oops. Sorry about the camera crash. All right, so what I'm doing here is I'm testing the automatic recording tool that's on the mobile device. So I'm using my old cell phone. This is the ZTE Axon 7 cell phone, and it's no longer useful as a phone. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Okay, this is interesting because a message does pop up on the screen on the cell phone, but I'm also looking at my laptop computer screen to make sure I can see everything, because you can see more things on the laptop than you can on the cell phone. Hey, Naughty Strawberry, how you doing? All right, so I'm testing this thing because I didn't have a video to upload today, and I was working in the yard so long, actually until it was pitch black out there now, and I wanted to make sure that I got a video up, and I also wanted to test this this application. Hang on a second. Videos that I wanted to make, and one of them actually is not this video. You know what? And because age is creeping up, like, okay, it's flying past me. I'm gonna need to look at this. Nathan likes drums. Hey, how you doing? Nathan, drop me a note so I can go watch a couple of your videos, because you know I love your videos, but I haven't seen them in a bit, and I want to catch up on that. Who else do we have here? Robin's Reviews. Hey, by the way, if anybody sees me and you haven't seen me coming by your channel, just send me a note. If you're on Twitter, hopefully you're on Twitter, send me a private message on Twitter, and I will go and give me a link. Give me a link to your homepage, and I'll go, go nail some of your videos for you. I watch a lot of people's videos every single day. I wake up in the morning, I jump onto YouTube, and I start catching up with people who watch some of my videos overnight, and I want to make sure that I'm seeing everybody. But I know there's a whole lot of people out there that I like to support and everything else, and I haven't been up to speed on everything. What else do I want to do? Oh, let me see here. It gets crazy trying to keep up. Yep. All we can do is the best we can do, by the way. I'm trying to keep with other people. Just do the best we can. It's really all the best we can do. And no cats are going to be on this video. This, by the way, this is my office, a mess, absolute mess. But this is a no cat room. And the reason for that is because the cats like to chew on wires, and this is where the computer connection is. So no, no cats. I could put on the Mr. Handsome. I could put Mr. Handsome on one of my screens and show him. Maybe I can do that here. Let me see here. Oh, there you go. Here, I'll give you a cat. Here we go. You ready? Here's Mr. Handsome for you. All right. So that was fun. See if I can. My setup here is hilarious. I actually have. If you ever saw on, you ever see my. If you ever see my setup, I made this two thing out of a couple of blocks of wood, and I made a mount for my old camera. So my camera I use this little battery as like a simulated cell phone here, and I just made a little thing that clamps on out of some spare parts, and that's what I have on here. But the camera is actually sitting on a little teeny tiny tripod, so it's hilarious. It's one of those ones you get it for free. Hey Adam, how's it going? The tripod I got this thing on was for free, so it's like this is normally the tripod I have this thing sitting on, but I'm trying to get it to, well, how can I get this thing on a camera and do this? Let me talk about what I'm doing here. This is an experiment to see if I can get a live video on the YouTube and how that works. Hey man, Farmall Fanatic, you like it? I did a controlled burn today. You would have been impressed. I was scared. But no, we did well, and normally we have those bins. We have those bins that we can work in to make sure that it's well within the size of a controlled burn, and we burn up our yard debris here. And we've gotten very comfortable with doing that, but we were scared. But let me see. Oh, I want to talk about a 10-minute video. Sometimes I was working with James Cox on one of his videos that he was doing, one of the live streams, And he had mentioned to me a couple of times about a 10-minute video. Ray, every now and then make a 10-minute video. So unfortunately, every now and then I do make a 10-minute video, and I normally try to keep between 3 and 5 minutes because those are the videos I kind of tend to focus on myself when I'm looking at other people's videos. But I saw that guy PewDiePie was also looking at the 10-minute videos, and he made a discussion about it, and he said that what he was worried about is that people are going to make 10-minute videos that they didn't need to be 10 minutes long just to get to the 10-minute mark, because there is indeed apparently a thing with YouTube that if you hit 10 minutes that advertisers can see more of their advertisements going on. So it's better for YouTube, better for the creator, but not necessarily better for the viewer. So if a video can be 10 minutes and still be a decent video, then that's fine. But if I'm going to make a really bad video, I'm going to try to keep it between the 3 and 5 minutes, if the best I can. And by the way, it says there's on my cell phone. Oh, you know what? Let me open up my thing. On my cell phone, it says there's 7 people here and 3 thumbs up. So let's see if we can't get a whole bunch more thumbs up there. And you know what? I forget sometimes myself, so I try to go down there and hit that thumbs up when I can. I should probably hit on my own video, right? Nah, I can't do that. Anyway, so but the 10-minute video thing, it's like I'll do the 10 minutes if it's, you know, if I think I can do a decent video or something I think that might be interesting. Then, but other than that, I'm not gonna, you know, the video. It's just like the thing when the 4K 1K thing hit. I was making videos not for YouTube. I was making videos for law students, and law students don't really have a lot of time to do anything other than studying law. Hey, Patsy, what's going on? Hey, Sky, good to see you, buddy. The thing about the videos is I was trying to make really short videos, get in, get out, get the job done for law students who I just wanted to see something. And on my website for them, I would say, go watch this video and then just shut the window and come right back here to the website because I wanted them to read things and go through a list of things for them to do, and and myself as well. But but I was making really short videos for a very finite audience, and I was trying to keep them as short as possible. And then just before 4K 1K hit, I compacted them and made them even shorter, which is a recipe for disaster when 4K 1K hit. So you know, I see people talking about the networks and everything like that, and things are good, things are bad, whatever. People have opinions, and that is what it is. However, in YouTube's own documentation, they have the Creator Studio. It might be changed, or Creator Academy, and it might be changing its name to something else. I have to double check that again. And the thing about the Creator Academy is I went through a whole bunch of those courses because I really want to make sure that I could do the best I could with what I was trying to do with YouTube. And what I found was that YouTube in their videos suggested that we connect with each other, you know, and it'd say a lot of collaboration and stuff like that, but they never really got into fine details. But if you're reading between the lines, no, you have to network. And we all know that, and we're all networking with people, but if somebody catches this video after the fact, I really want them to know is like, it's really important for us to network with each other. If you want, you know, the original idea is like, hey, I'm going to make these videos. They're going to be for a certain audience. Those people are going to find them, or I'm going to tell people about them and they're going to go find them. And they're going to watch them. They're going to like the videos and everything else. And at the time, we didn't care if they subscribed or not because that wasn't a vital thing to have. So what we did was, you know, all of us are making videos. Don't ask anybody to subscribe. Just go out and do our thing, get our job done and everything else. But it's not going to really boost your numbers. And like I said, when this 4K, 1K thing hit, I had 208 subscribers. But now I got somewhere, I don't know where it says it, but somewhere I got like 1,500 subscribers or better at this particular point. Let me see if it says so over there. 1535. I'm looking at one of my screens over there. And so that's great. Hey, Stephanie's here. Hey, Steph, how you doing? Long time no see. You know, the tractor's still working out in the yard there. So I know you haven't been by. Anyway, so hey, you know, Farmwell Fanatics here too. He was, if he's still here. And you know, he's got some really heavy duty tractor action going on over there. And he does really great in the field. So he's got some really great videos with those too. Patsy, I want to see you hit 1K real soon. I'm gonna have to do something. I'll put some. Hopefully, you know, people will read my tweets every now and then. I see I get replies every now and then. But I'd like to. Who's Steph? Whose tractor you're riding around on? It's pitch black out here. I almost ran through a barbed wire fence, putting the thing away. And that's just a lawnmower. That's not even a tractor. But anyway, so no, we have to network with each other. We have to get to, because if you want people to see your videos, well, you need to get together with other creators, and that creates a little bit of a buzz. And then as we make the comments below, other people will find us. And I had a really great example of that. I forget the name. Oh, you know who, and it's spelled funny. I'll have to put a link in the description down below when this thing uploads. And it's a channel called You Know Who, and it's spelled funny, and it's all one word. They went to Corolla in Paris. Some of you guys know her. Some of you guys and gals might know her. And they found me. I discovered accidentally that they found me making a comment below one of her videos. They came over to my channel, subscribed to me. I went to their channel, checked them out. I love their channel, so I subscribed to them. And we all found each other on Corolla in Paris. And she's not necessarily real big on the networking kind of thing, but she just started her channel in 2018. And when I found her by accident, I actually started promoting her channel and everything else and referring it and things like that. So she was starting to get all this interest in her channel, and it kind of threw her for a loop initially, but I think she's kind of getting the picture. Hopefully she'll catch this video down the road. I'll put a link to her channel as well. And with that, what else do I want to talk about? Does anybody want me to chat about anything that you're interested in, or maybe you want to know about or whatever? My hair is because I've been outside sweating. And by the way, there's a golden opportunity for people to pick on my hair, and they never do. And I greatly appreciate that. Let me see here. Oh, networking within networks, right. Ouch. That would hurt. That would hurt, Steph. That would be like the last trip on a lawnmower. The lawnmower, however, would probably just keep going. That's hilarious. So with that, I want to talk about the networks kind of thing, because there's a bunch of different networks out there. There's small YouTubers, hashtag I am a creator. There's a couple of I'm a creator and stuff like that, and different types of things like that. No small YouTubers. I don't even know who started most of these things. But I know James Cox is real big on hashtag I am a creator. And I met him in the beginning of that back in, I think it was either January 20th or February 20th. I forget what it was. But it was the beginning of the year. And him and I and a whole bunch of other people were chatting together and everything else. And I saw things kind of rolling up and spooling up, and an opportunity for a lot of people to get together, to where I think at this particular point, all of us should be able to get the 1,000 subscribers. Then for me, critically, the 4,000 hours was the real tough one, because I made really short videos. And but I told my wife, Misdemeanor, she's working with the cats right now. Thank you, Misdemeanor. And she, I told her during my last year of law school, I said, I need to add more content. So after I'm done with law school, it's gonna be like a vacuum of nothing to do. So I figured I would start adding a lot of content to the channel. So I made that thing for myself. Let me see here. There's a couple of messages here. And the fact you bundle up to 100 degrees. Oh, yes. The reason why I bundle up when I go outside and work is because I can't be out in the sun. Even though I get tanned anyway, it's a trucker tan, man. I'm just tan here and here. The rest of me is like a white sheet of paper. It's like that, all right? Without the lines, hopefully. Personally, I still like the idea of trying to make short videos. 3 to 5 minutes is my aiming point. I try to go with that. And then, if something kind of needs to be stretched out a little bit longer, then I'll let it go. But with the working videos, I just think those are funny. Yeah, I hope you guys like the working ones. With me doing I got to make a video about that, and it should be a short video too. That bush hog thing, because it looks like I lean the thing back and I push it into the bushes. I do, but what you don't really see, and I can't see it myself when I'm watching when I'm fast motion, I'm actually lifting up the entire mower to get it to cut through the stalks. The stalks are, they're pretty beefy. I don't have anything like that. But the stalks are like, they're 1.5 inches to 3 inches in diameter. But when I get the mower into it on top of it, I can actually cut down a little tree. And that brush hog's been working really, really good. So I'm real happy about that. And somebody mentioned something about the live feed. Maybe the Farm Owl Fanatic, you probably mentioned something about it too. It's like the streams are like, sometimes they're difficult to do because it's like hard to have. And maybe I'm talking to a couple of people about this at the same time. But the live stream here, I came in here just to do a test, but I didn't have like a planned program that I wanted to talk about stuff specifically. But I figured in the test, I'll try to grab a couple of the notes I have that I want to talk about. The 10-minute video thing is to make a 10-minute video is perfectly fine. It's a benefit for YouTube, the creator. And as long as we make good videos, then it's good for the viewer as well. I do have to make a video about the trends that I'm seeing on my channel as I hit the 4K, 1K requirement, and I did get the monetization back. I have to make a video about the trends that I'm seeing, and I can't do that in a live feed because I need to look at too much data and everything and get it prepared in advance. Networking with other creators, it's vital that we do that. I'm going to make a standalone video on that as well and go through that. I'll probably talk about my bullseye of, those of us who see each other all the time on our different videos and channels and stuff like that. We know what I'm talking about there. That's the bullseye. And then you get other people that are kind of like family and friends that kind of breeze in and out and everything else. They come by. And then we have people who are like long lost relatives that we see them every now and then. All of these are very, very important in getting up to the 4K, 1K and beyond. And then that's the bullseye thing. But then the outer ring of that are people who are they have a membership or they have an account with YouTube and they can subscribe to our channels, but they're not creators and they don't have they're not planning on making content either. So not creators, but they're viewers, they're users, but they subscribe to or they've got an account with YouTube so they can subscribe. Those are the platinum people. I started noticing that I'm getting more people who are subscribed to my channel. They make comments, they visit, they come by often enough. And these are like the platinum people that we really need to get. That's going to get us towards that critical mass where we start growing better and faster. And then a lot of things come into play, and it's really going to depend on each of us, the types of videos that we make, what we're doing, and how we're doing it. But a lot of you guys out there, it's like I'm looking at your stuff, and it's fantastic. So I really can't imagine you guys not really growing. I mean, it's just going to happen. I mean, it may not happen faster or slower. You know, the rate of growth is going to be different depending on each of our channels. But I really see everybody I'm looking at, it's going to happen. It's like before this whole thing hit, I knew I'd get to 4,000 hours because I was already moving that direction. But because everybody helping me out and everything else, I greatly appreciate it. It got done. The networking within networking I talked about before, all the different groups. People will say out there negative things, but here's a really important thing is if people are, and for the people that might have anything negative to say about a network or something like that, if anybody subscribed to my channel, they're a part of like 5 different networks because I am. And I'm not actively part of a specific network. I just know that I have people from small YouTubers, There Is No Small Channel, all these different groups are out there, Small YouTube Army, all these different groups. I'm subscribed to them, they're subscribed to me. We are connected. We may not be actively participating in any particular thing at the same time together, but we are part of each other's network. So that's the networks and with networks. And once we connect, it's just going to happen. Patsy, yeah, I'll be stopping by. Stephanie is not shy. Who wrote that? What else we got? Oh, important milestones. I want to touch on this right here before you guys get tired and bail out on me here. Let me see here. We got 6 thumbs up and 9 people. So if you haven't hit that thumbs up button, go down there and jump down there and nail that thumbs up for me. I appreciate that. Oh, and the thumbs up thing. I should talk about that. I'll make a standalone video on it. Let me go into that. On all my comments you see now, you'll say, "Hey, Michael, how you doing? Great to see you here." The thing that I want to hit is the important milestones. Of course, 4K, 1K is a really important milestone that we had to hit. There's another one at 2,500. It's really not advertised, but at 2,500, things happen as far as YouTube helping to promote us within the system. So that's an important one, 2,500. 2,500 is also the number of subscribers that I said once I hit 2,500, I'd start feeling a little bit more secure about being able to keep monetization going forward. But there is a discussed number that is absolutely positively vital, and I'm going to discuss that in a standalone video, but it's 5,000. We need to get hit to 5,000 and then above. And the thing that happens at 5,000 is some serious opportunity from YouTube kicks into play. Am I making a lot of money? Yeah, I think I made $9 since I got remonetized. So keep watching them ads. You know who you are. Anyway, so let's look at this. The 5,000, there is a thing, and it's some kind of merchandising thing or some kind of, they help you get sponsors. When I do the video, I'll be more prepared for it. I'll talk about the exact thing. I'll do the research again and make sure I have the right name of the program and everything. But YouTube has a program to actually help you get sponsorships. So if you're making certain kinds of videos and there are certain kind of sponsors out there, you have an opportunity with YouTube to get a sponsorship or to help them. They'll help them to help you, to help each other. And YouTube's going to take a piece of that pie like they would for an advertisement or something. But a sponsorship through this program can help you out. I forget what it's called right off the top of my head, but I will have that for you in that video. And that's at 5,000. You have to have 5,000 subscribers before you are able to get into that. Hey, Farm Off and I, thank you very much. That's awesome. $14. Where that? Hey, another one happened. That's awesome. I greatly appreciate that. I appreciate everybody's help and support. And I want to talk about the next big goal is the 10,000. The 10,000, of course, is one that we're relatively familiar with. And what that one is that's when YouTube really kicks in that much more. I believe that they help connect us with somebody who will assist us with issues. I noticed a couple of folks have been nailed on the copyright issues. So a couple of their videos got whacked, or maybe they got a strike against them. And I don't like seeing that. It's an unfortunate. $14 until what people are making donations here. I greatly appreciate that. That's fantastic. Okay, so that's the thing about monetization, and maybe Farm All Fanatic. I think I saw you mention it too. It's really important to no, there's still an owl in the tree. We've got a couple of owl stuff. Anyways, but it's important for us to, when we qualify for monetization, to go ahead and do that. And the reason why we need to do that is because that's really supporting other creators as well. As we're moving forward, as we're trying to plug on through, it's like motivation, dedication, determination. This is determination. In order to get to the 5,000, the 2,500, 5,000, 10K and above, that's a grind. We really need to grind it out. We need to get in there and get the job done. And so with that, part of the whole program is accepting monetization. When they offer it to us, take it and get the job done, and keep banging out videos. Keep enable all the things that we can. I think there's one thing, maybe two. Let me check on that. I gotta look at that now. Let me see here. Get my YouTube open in a new channel, and I gotta look at this one thing here. Open link in a new tab. Let's go to YouTube. Let's go to my Creator Studio. By the way, this video is being shot with my cell phone. This is my old cell phone that doesn't work as a phone anymore. It's a ZTE Axon 7 phone. They don't make it anymore. And but I'm using it as a camera to do the live thing through the Wi-Fi with YouTube. And I use the record application that's built into the cell phone with the YouTube app. Just so I should make a note about that. I just got some kind of message on my thing because I can't stop that. So let's look at, I don't want to look at my channel. I want to look at the Creator Studio. And then let me look at the Creator Studio channel. Okay. So I'm looking at the channel tab in Creator Studio, and I'm looking at, okay, here we go. There is, of all the things that I can do, the only thing I can't do is channel memberships. You have to have 10,000. Oh, hold it. Let me just say maybe 100,000. Membership qualifications. Yeah, you have to have 100,000 subscribers to get into channel memberships. And I think that channel memberships is, yeah, I mean, I'm not even going to go through all that, but it's a nightmare. And then the other thing I'm eligible for, but I didn't take was the custom URL. YouTube will offer you a custom URL, and I believe that they want to offer me is, no, I'm not using the Moto this time, and it's a good memory, by the way. But thanks, Steph. But the custom URL would be youtube.com/Ray Hayden, and that's what they're going to offer to me. But then there's like some kind of legalese language in there that I did not like. So I was like, I'm going to decline the custom URL. But if you punch in youtube.com/Ray Hayden, I come up anyway. So I don't know why that works or how it works, but I noticed a couple of people got that. That's interesting. All right, somebody asked me a question or something like that because I'm running out of things to talk about in this test. The other thing I'm going to test is I want to see what happens with this when, what happens at 5K again. Okay, good, thanks. At 5K, you know what? I got the thing right here. Let me punch this up. Let me go to, there's something here. I try to find it quickly, right? Oh, I know where it is. YouTube Studio Beta. The YouTube Studio Beta is not completely working yet, but one of the things they have on there is these updates. This news update from Susan. So let me go check it out. I think I can tell you about the whole thing right now. Let's see here. Thanks for bearing with me. All right, here it is. At 5,000, okay, you have to have 5,000 subscribers, and it's called FameBit. Now, FameBit, I'm reading right off the YouTube, YouTube creators.googleblog.com thing, and it says FameBit's acquired by Google in 2016, and it's been helping brands tap into YouTube's audience by using creators' authentic voices to develop unique branding content at scale. And it says over half the channels that use FameBit in the first 3 months of 2018 doubled their YouTube revenue. So that's important. Extra money's good, helps pay the bills. And in the coming months, we'll be launching a feature to allow users to easily shop for products, apps, tickets directly from a creator's page. Now that's an important thing because it's a merchandising opportunity and an income producing potential. All right. So that would be a good thing. Another thing that they have is called merch. Merch is they basically make merchandise that can be sold, and you have to have 10,000 subscribers or above for that. And then the channel membership, you need 100,000 subscribers. So that was the 5, 10, and 100,000 I was talking about. Was FameBit kicks in at 5,000, merch kicks in at 10,000, and then channel memberships once you get 100,000 members, which kind of doesn't make sense to me. They used to have, I used to have it. I actually have a video probably somewhere on it, unless I yanked that video off, but I don't think I did. You could have supported other videos. It's kind of like that super chat thing now in the chat, but people could have come by your videos, and I did have people doing it for my legal thing. I was making these programs for law students. They would come in and they would drop money in there was a little button. It was on your homepage, and I made a video about it, and you could hit that button and you can make a donation to the creator. But for some reason or another, I don't know why YouTube yanked that off of there, because they were taking a piece of the pie. So they were making money on every time somebody did that. So to me, it makes no sense. Why would they ever remove that? And then I read something in one of their official notifications that they're testing that now again with other people. I'm like, what in the world? What happened in the first place? So YouTube has not really locked in a sincere sense of trust from my book. And it's going to be a long time before they earn that back again. And let me explain that. I still make money from AdSense. I always have made money from AdSense once I qualified for it, before I even qualified on YouTube, because I have websites. And on my websites, I put, yes, pie. I like pie. Anyways, so on the website, I would have advertisements. I would put ads on my websites because they helped support the cost of the website. So I didn't charge anybody for the information I was giving them, and I still don't. But I have, hey, if you want to give me, toss a tip in my hat, I greatly appreciate it, and have a great day, and off we go. And they would. And on YouTube, when they had that button available, people would drop in and put money in my account, and I greatly appreciated that. Because I don't charge them for what I give them, and I think what I give them is very valuable. As a matter of fact, it might be worth thousands of dollars, depending on how many times I have to go out there and take an exam in California. So it surprised me that they would do that. But when they did the 4K, 1K, and they demonetized a lot of us, I was upset because I'm already an AdSense. Google owns you. Google AdSense. Okay, they own the whole thing, the whole ecosystem, and I'm still making money on Google, right? And I'm still making money on AdSense. But for some reason, YouTube says, "Well, no, you're not. You're not good enough. You're not going to get it anymore." I'm like, "Well, gee, thanks a lot for nothing." But the other thing was that on the AdSense thing, or on the because some years ago, my wife and I had some identity theft kind of thing. We never took a financial hit or anything like that from that, because we are on top of our financial records and everything else, and we caught it, or other people caught it, and we're never out of pocket a penny for any of it. But because we got hit with it, and they hit us a couple of times with it, I guess the government actually just locked us off from everything for 7 years, or maybe for life. I can't remember what it was. But because of the damages that happened, even though we weren't out of pocket because somebody's trying to use our accounts and stuff, or use our credit rating or whatever, they put this fraud alert on us. So we have to identify ourselves like absolutely positively to everybody for everything whenever we do anything. If we do anything financial, we really have to go through pretty much a life history and everything and prove who we are. So the other thing was I was already with AdSense with Google anyway, and I had to prove who I was to them back in the time. But for YouTube, I had to prove who I was to two different human beings twice. Then I had to go through the process where they do the thing with the bank account and all that kind of stuff. And I did all that. So I absolutely positively proved who I was. And this is before the 10,000 lifetime views rule came into place. So, and I don't think I met the 10,000. So they grandfathered me across that gap and I remained monetized. But then when the 4K, 1K thing came up and they said, well, we're trying to get rid of bad actors. It's like, dude, I proved who I was twice. If you type in Ray Hayden on the internet and you're in the United States, you're going to see me on the first return. Okay. So, it's not real. And my picture is on the page. So, it's like, you're not going to, it's not like you're not going to know who I am. And, so, it was, I thought it was really ridiculous. It was kind of half-hearted and just poorly executed on YouTube's part. And they'll probably make me pay for that. All of a sudden, Ray Hayden's going to vanish from YouTube, right? Anyways, I doubt it. But anyway, so, I was upset about that. So that's why, when I started going through the YouTube Creator Academy things and I realized networking, I get it now. Because right about that same time, I was networking with James Cox. Who is the painter guy? Mike the Painter. Okay, he's got a couple of channels out there. And these folks were contacting me through Twitter and other things or email. And they were finding me and contacting me and said, hey, look, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do the other thing. And I looked at what they said. I listened to it. I read it. I digested what they were saying. It was like, yeah, no, it's right. We have to network, and by networking, we can get the challenge going and growing and making things happen. And like I say, for anybody who thinks anything negative about it anywhere out there, who might see this video later on after it posts as a video, the cold, hard reality is if anybody's connected to me, Ray Hayden at all, you're connected to a plethora of other networks, because I am, and that's just the way it needs to be. Who's out there on here? I haven't looked over at the thing. Steph's here, Lisa's here, Ron. You guys are all awesome, by the way. Hey, Denise. Denise, drop me a line. I need to stop by and see you. How's everything going? Tell me everything's going good, Denise. I like to see that. I like to hear that. I see here. Province Review World. Let me see here. Adam, I think I need to come by and check you out too if you're still here. Who else is I here? Hey, for anybody out there who might be, I said plethora. Okay, here's a quiz. I'm going to quiz you now because somebody said I said plethora. Where am I grabbing that from? There's a movie. What was the movie that I grabbed that from? TikTok. Come on, I have nothing original. I'm surprised I don't get hit with copyright every single minute of every single day, because even that's probably not mine. Okay, I think, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong on this, me coming up to say plethora, I imagine the next comment from one of you guys should be, you said plethora. Do you know what plethora means? Yes. Three Amigos. It was from Three Amigos. That's right. You have a plethora of what? You know it. You had the movie, so I know you know it. My friend. Oh, and I think it was for a birthday celebration, right? Plethora of piñatas, right? That was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. By the way, I have to admit, I did not know what plethora was. So I had to go look it up. Three Amigos. What's Three Amigos, Steph? All right, somebody else asked me another question. How many cats do I have? Flowers. Plethora of flowers. No, it's plethora of piñatas. Ray got a blue wrench. Hey, you know what? That's the thing. How do you give somebody a blue wrench? Somebody help me out with that. Drop me a note. Hey, you know what? Nobody's picking on my beard either. I was supposed to shave today. I was supposed to trim that down. I didn't get a chance. Oh, hey, Farm All Fanatic. That's another reason to be afraid of the burns when I do the burns. I have to cover my face up too because the other fear I have is my face punching it on fire. That's right. Hey, Panther, how you doing? I can check out. I'm yelling like you're across the room. That's hilarious. Let me see here. How many cats? Denise is saying, I think you're saying you have no clue as to how many cats I have. Everybody knows I have at least one. That's Mr. Handsome because you've seen him on the screen. We have four black cats. We have one orange cat. Oh, you should know the orange cat because he's on the screen. Nope, we have 18 cats. Gato, 18. I can't pass that, 18. They say, no, it's not 18, is it? Anyways, but no, it's 18 cats and one bird. So that's a very popular bird. Chirp is a bird that was found by my neighbor. He comes by my house. And he's like, Ray, I got a bird in front of my house. I was like, congratulations on your new pet. And he's like, no, I think it's a parrot. So we go down there and look at the bird and it's not there. So I'm like, well, okay, well, if you find him, that's great. And then we start walking out from his house and I look down and I see this little parakeet sitting there. I'm like, well, that's a little different. Parakeet is more like a food item down in South Florida than it is a wild pet. We have these Quaker parakeets, those are the green and blue, gray ones, and they end up getting free, but they group together and they live in great big colonies around the bottom part of the state there in South Florida. But the parakeet would be more like no, he's not going to make it. Not only that, he couldn't fly. So I kind of scooped him up and I took him home and we put it out there on the internet. Hey, found a parakeet. He can't fly. Nobody claimed him. So now we have a parakeet. And Chirp is the center of attention in the kitchen. Anybody who saw my videos of the kitchen and the remodeling of the house up here, not remodeling, the cleaning up and stuff of the house here, we had a center console in the kitchen that we removed. We repurposed it for the garage and we put Chirp right in the middle of the kitchen. All right, so I don't see any other questions coming my way. You guys are doing great. If everybody is not connected with each other, get connected with each other. Need to make that strong, powerful bullseye. Our buddy Farm All Fanatic pointed out, it is absolutely critical to have that bullseye of creators that are helping creators. And I'm preaching to the choir because all of you are. All of you are absolutely positively in my inner circle. Hold it, Ron, am I giving you enough attention out there? I'm gonna have to check you out. I may not be. I'm gonna have to check you. I'll be by your. Well, that's a great thing about this thing when it goes into. Really? Oh, that's awful. Steph saved a macaw. How did you get a macaw? I found one parrot out there in the street, and the police came by. Somebody called the police that a bird was, this bird was flying around. Police came by and actually took it, and off it went. I checked with the wildlife rescue. That bird never made it there. I wonder what the cop did with that bird. Anyway, so let's see here. Everybody that I see here, I see. Not only do I see you often, I see you. Well, I need to get more. I need to go see Patsy some more, and Denise, I need to see you some more. Who else we got here? Panther, I need to come hang out with you too. Not showing you guys enough love. I know I'm not. And let me see here. If anybody out there now during the live stream or once we hang up from this, yeah, right. If anybody thinks that I'm not stopping by and showing you enough love, do me a favor and drop me a note. You can do it in Twitter. You can send me a private note in Twitter, or just stop by the channel here and and let me know. And I can be by. Look, I'm busy. I do a lot of things all the time and everything else, but I have, in all honesty, I have a lot more time than other people have, and I know that, and I appreciate that fact. It's kind of a benefit. So let's use that and let me get around there and show you guys some love and come by and visit and spend some time with you on your channels. I can do it. Anybody out there, most of you know that I can be out there a lot, you know. So I like to get that done for you. You did that? You put me on the okay. Somebody retweet my tweet. If you saw my Twitter tweet, and by the way, I'm like really, you know, anybody thinks they're like technologically not advanced. I am really I'm really bad at the social media stuff. So I just started using Twitter. I've had a Twitter account for years, but I never used it. I'm just now using it and I'm not very good at it. On Facebook, I never had any friends. I had friends and family, like family friends and everything else, but they knew so many people. They're friends with so many people. I was getting a million suggestions a day and I'm like, I don't know any of these people. So I actually unfriended my entire family and I got rid of all my friends on Facebook. But I just recently, because of YouTube, I recently started, you know, grabbing friends from my suggested list. So if I see you out there on Facebook, I'll probably add you to my list if you show up. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know, but I don't know how to give somebody a blue wrench. You know. Let me see who else is on here that I may have missed. So we got 11 likes and 10 people, so that's good. Sweet. Ray, you're a bit shy. All right, so how many people think I'm an extrovert and how many people think I'm an introvert? Just type it in. Ray's an introvert or Ray's an extrovert. Good, punch it in. It's a game we're playing with the live stream. I would give you all a wrench. There's none of you that I would not give a blue wrench to. I just don't know how. Oh, you know what? What's this thing up here? I have no idea. Oh, really? Okay. Let me see here. Oh, look at that. Hey, far out. Thanks, Farmal. Appreciate it. There you go. Let me do you said it, so let me do it first. Here we go. Give you a blue wrench. Bam. Let me see her. I'm afraid to give it to Stephanie, though. She does crazy things. There you go. I'm going to come back and hit you all you guys. Ha ha. Farmal's got it. Denise had it first. Patsy threw me under a bus. Hey, Benjamin's here. Hey, Benjamin, how you doing, man? Ben, am I showing you enough love out there? Let me know. Christy, I think I need to go see you some more, too. Let me see. Who else we got here? Oh, don't right-click the three buttons next to somebody's name. There you go. Let me see here. You know, I also don't know how to use moderator. You know, I'm sliding the wrong things on the screen. So I'm looking down here because my laptop's down here. Here. Laptop's down there. So, let's see, who else we got here? Denise. Put Ben on there. Here's Ben. It's funny because it doesn't show up until after you made another post. That's hilarious. Let's see, Patsy, did I give Patsy here? Yeah, there's a moderator. There's Patsy. So I give you guys total control of my entire account. That's hilarious. What? Oh, okay, that's funny. Okay, I see how that works. So that's interesting. Denise, I gave you a blue wrench. Who? Now, I'd love to see who everybody I gave a wrench to. No, the wrench, Steph, is for you to fix the tractor. Where is that? Benjamin, Steph, Denise, did I get you? Oh, this is difficult. I would have thought this was easier to do. It is not. This is why you have people who are moderators. Can a moderator give somebody a blue range? Blue range wrecking crew. Where's Ron? Let's see here. You guys are so funny. I'm scrolling up and down the thing to find everybody. I'm good. Nope, nope, nope. What? The notes fly up, the messages fly. Oh, okay, I see. All right, thanks, Farmall. Appreciate that. Then I gotta say, Farmall Fanatics, he farms different plots of land, and I'm trying to understand which ones you do. But that corn video was absolutely excellent. I learned stuff I haven't learned in college on the life and times of corn in the field. That was an excellent video. I put it on Twitter too, because I don't do any farming. This place here used to be a horse ranch, and there's a barn with like five I guess stalls for the horses and an office, and but the fences around that are kind of falling down. Hasn't really been used in great detail and maintained well. The property itself is pretty well, but then the overgrown field and that muddy field out there were kind of a pain in the neck. But I don't mean farming kind of stuff, but a lot of the things that Farmall Fanatic does with the farming and stuff and caring for the land so that you get the crop, you want to make sure that you're taking care of your tools. And in this case, tools of the land too. I'm actually picking up a lot of insight and information that I can translate into what I need to do here on this particular piece of property. And people asked me a couple of times, and I don't know how many people have scrolled down and read a bunch of the comments below the videos and stuff. I try to scroll down as much as I can, but like everybody knows, everybody's busy and we do what we can. That's all we can do is the best that we can. But people ask me how many acres this is or how much land there is around here, because you get the kind of impression there might be a lot, but there's 20 acres. It's a 20-acre piece of land. And the reason why we actually got this is because we moved from South Florida to Central Florida, and this was affordable, and everything down there in South Florida is not. I mean, my wife and I are quite shocked at the price of housing down there in South Florida, and it's crazy. But where we're at, it's kind of funny because we're real close to suburbs, but where we are exactly is kind of rural. And it's, as a matter of fact, Rural King, the store that sells tractors in the parking lot, is located nearby. And the Farmall Museum is right down here. I didn't know that this was the only one. I thought there were more. Hey, Roddy's Game, how you doing? Good supporter, been around for a while on my channel, hanging out and stopping by and visiting, watching and supporting. And that's one of the things I wanted to talk about. Hey, I want to make a good video out of this test. Let's talk about that watching and supporting thing. I mean, I'm going to make a standalone video about this in case people have no idea where it is in this thing. Watching and supporting is I'm condensing the whole thing of watch, like, comment, and subscribe. That's the thing I came up with a while ago, where I'm going to watch. I see full watches, and people are watching the full video. That's very important, because every time I go to watch a video, I'm watching 100%, because the 100% retention is a very important statistic for YouTube. So the reason why I watch that is, or the reason why I absolutely going to let 100% of the video go, is because I don't want to start a video and then stop it, because that cuts down on the retention, which is an important statistic for YouTube. And then the liking, well, that's the thumbs up, but I can only hit the thumbs up once. The first time I hit it, that's it. If I hit it again, I'm taking it away. So that's kind of ridiculous. And then watch, like, comment. So comment. If I'm commenting a lot on somebody's video and I'm the only one commenting on it, then it looks like I'm a stalker and I'm too pretty for prison. So I'm going to not make as many comments, but I'm going to try to come up with something that doesn't look so bad. Or I might just watch another video. So the other thing is subscribe. I can only subscribe one time too. If I hit it again, we're no longer connected, and I don't like that. So, and I never unsubscribe from anybody. And the reason why I don't do that is because, in all honesty, I don't have any idea of who has subscribed and unsubscribed to me, even though we have that tool. I don't have the time to go through the thousands of people I've subscribed to see if they've not subscribed to me. So I'm not going to play that. I'm just going to use my time as effectively and efficiently as I can, and try to, just share the love and keep the love. Really kind of idea. And once I subscribe to somebody, I keep it. So I shortened it to supporting, watching and supporting, because watching covers the fact that, hey, I'm watching your videos, I'm watching 100% of the thing every single time. And if you see that maybe I watched 3 or 4 of your videos and it looks like, hey, Ray's only watching a minute of my video, give it a few minutes to go back and check, and you'll see that you might see that I've watched the entire video, or you're going to see that I watched a number of videos and I might have them on the screen at the same time as I roll through them. So you should be getting 100% from Ray every time I watch your video, because that's the way I do it. And then supporting covers everything else. That means I'm going to like your video for the first time, and then I'm going to make a comment every time I can. And I noticed that a couple of channels don't have comments available necessarily on every single video, but it's really important that we do that. You may get a negative comment somewhere. You may get, things happen, and we have to get past that, because the comment is a calling card. It's like I said, I think it's who travel or something like that. They found me on Corolla and Paris's website or channel, and they subscribed to me, and I subscribed to them. And then I found accidentally that they had subscribed to me from somebody else's channel. That's the video I made on exponential potential, leaving a comment on somebody's channel, because you're going there. You're not asking for any return favors. You're not asking for anything. You say, hey, how you doing? I joined your network. That's the term I use. I joined your network, and best wishes for much success, something along those lines. And I leave. I watch your video, watch 100%. I looked at a couple of them to make sure that it's original content kind of thing. Then I leave the comment and make sure I hit the like the button, and I watch 100%, and I'm out. And I support the channel. I supported the creator. And then, but that was the important concept of the whole thing, is to make sure that I'm in supporting people and helping them get the job done. And then sometimes I come back. But that's the thing about the exponential potential, is me and the other creator, or me and you. I made a comment to you, didn't ask for any favors or anything like that. You came back, didn't ask any favors of me, and we connected up. Checked each other out, we liked each other's channels, things are happening, we're connected. But when we made those comments under each other's videos, other people after us see those, and that might, it might put them in the idea to go check out your channel, come by, and if they like what they see, they might join your network too, and life is good. I don't know how a lot of us got connected, in all honesty. I see Alan's here. Hey, Alan, how you doing? You're somebody who needs a blue wrench. Let me give you a blue wrench. Bam. But Alan's been a really great supporter. I know that, and here's the thing about that. And Stephanie's a really good one. Farmwall Fanatic is too. Ben is all over the place. And I see Denise around on different people's channels. And one of the things I really like to see, and Stephanie's really one of those that popped out real kind of heavily on this on my channels, on my videos. Underneath there, where people are making comments, I see every now and then I'll see people are having a conversation with each other in the comments section underneath one of my videos. They're not talking to me, they're talking to each other. And I absolutely love that. So when I see that kind of thing, I see people, and we know we're all connected. We're all connected anyway. So I make sure I go back and show folks the love. Hey, look at Miss Kathy and Jesse showed up. How you doing? How's everything going? You feeling good and everything? Mom-in-law? If anybody didn't see it, I hope I didn't pull the rug out from under there. But Miss Kathy is now a mother-in-law. So everybody say congratulations to her for that. Show the love. Where are you? There you are, Miss Kathy. Bam, blue wrench. The blue wrench of love. I didn't hit everybody on that. And you know what? It's too hard for me to find everybody. But Miss Kathy, I'm doing an experiment. I want to share this with you. In the beginning and stuff, and somewhere else along the way, I made a note of how I'm doing this. This is just a test. seeing how this works, see if I like doing this and everything else. Plus, I need to get a video out for today. Okay, so I did a test on my cell phone. This is my ZTE Axon 7 phone. They don't make it anymore. You can't buy one if you wanted one, I don't think. But this is the one that is no longer a cell phone. We now got the Moto G, wherever it is. It's in my pocket. There it is. So now I get the Moto G, the free phone with our service, so I can get a phone service out here in the middle of nowhere. And but I'm using the cell phone in the office with the Wi-Fi, and I have the laptop set up to so I can see the screen and see what's going on here with you guys. All right. That other video, the other screen back there is my email. You should never feel guilty about making a comment on my video. Alien6467. Yes. By the way, make a comment on my videos. I'm going to tell you straight up. The first thing I do is go through all the comments on my videos, and the first thing I do is go back and watch one of your videos. If I have more videos than some people, I have less than some, but the first thing I do is I'm going to go back and look at your videos, because it's like, hey, hold it, man. I want to help support the people that are supporting me. And the way I do it is the first thing I do is I look at the comments. And then other people, I will, if I don't see them or whatever, I go out and find them, you know. And where do I go find them? I go out and I find them on the under you made a comment on somebody's video. So I personally need everybody to make comments under everybody else's video, because that's the calling card. If I'm not showing you guys some love, if I'm not coming by and I'm not visiting you, I'm going to realize that when I see your name. It's like, you know, I haven't seen Denise in a while, but there she made a comment under somebody else's video. Let's go show some love, you know. And that's really important for me. So yeah, by all means, do me a favor and make a comment under my video. As a matter of fact, if I see that I know I've seen a video of yours before, and I've left a comment below and everything else, and I hit show by the newest ones first, and my name vanishes off the bottom of the screen, I'm making another comment, even if I've made a million of them. Because everybody's stealing my thunder there. They're jumping up above me, making those more current comments. Let me see if I can touch on something else around here. The milestones, we hit the 4K, 1K. We need to get monetization, and to help out other creators, we need to make sure that we're monetizing when we qualify for it. It took me about a month to get remonetized. Once I qualified for it, it took about a month. Just to share in case anybody didn't catch that. I think I tweeted that or something. Anyways, networking within networks. Anybody who's connected to me is connected with 5 or 6 or more different networks, because people are connecting. The target audiences, I'm going to remake that video a little bit and everything, because sometimes people watch, especially the newer folks, they'll watch the newer videos and they don't go back and watch the older videos. Anybody who's seen me on their channel a lot will know I live in everybody else's spam folder. No, Ben, I don't think you've been in my spam folder in a while, which is good. But it doesn't matter, because I should say that. And before I go into this network, this other thing is the spam folder. Like, the first thing I do when I fire up the computer and I start working and everything for the day, the very first thing I do is go to the comments. Let me just bunch this up, because now I'm forgetting where I'm at here. I think. So I fire up YouTube and I go to my channel. I go to Creator Studio, and then every morning, I live in your spam folder. Okay, I'm making the same kind of comments. I should make a note of that. You know who you guys respond to me saying watching and supporting. I do a very spammy comment. I don't have a whole lot of. I don't have a whole lot of original comments, because I watch a lot of videos during the day. So I try to have something that it was me. And watching and supporting is like, I used to write hashtag I am a creator on everything. In all honesty, hashtag in general, I never did like the hashtag thing. It drives me nuts. Anybody who remembers the old the old push button phones, that's pound. Okay. So I imagine how funny that would sound in front of some words that are hashtag. Like hashtag salt. Okay. So anyways, let me see. So the very first thing I do is I go to YouTube. I go to Creator Studio, which is the common, that's the thing node now. It's going to be changed to YouTube Studio, but right now it's Creator Studio. And I go to the community setting. That's where all these comments are. The first thing that opens up is comments. And right now I have nothing in my spam folder. All right. And nothing held for review and everything is approved. But the very first thing I do is I look over there at that likely spam folder and I punch that in and see if anybody's in my spam folder. I have had almost 0 people who are spam. Everybody's been people I know. Hold it. Did somebody just say A Joe is here? Let's see here. Is A Joe here? Cup of Joe. A Joe? Yeah, that's hilarious. Okay, there you go. See that? You got me all excited. I thought Joe was here. Joe had a really big boost lately, so I hope everybody's enjoying that. It says we have 16 likes and 14 people viewing. Who jumped out on me? Anyway, so let me see here. Oh, what's talking about? Networking with other creators. We have to do that. And the trends. I'm going to make another video down the road here on the trends that I've been seeing. I do want to make a note about one thing that I saw is that, is Jennifer here? Jennifer. Guess what? Somebody's getting a blue wrench. Bam. There you go. So Jennifer saved that kitten, and I was unable to save those 2 bunny rabbits, but Jennifer's awesome. She likes cats. So, yeah. Here's what it is. Anyway, so what I still want to say here. Oh, trends. There's a trend that I noticed that was kind of interesting that I want to share with everybody. And anybody's been growing up past the 4K, 1K and getting a remonetization, let me know if you've seen this trend. When I started the networking with other creators, I had 208 subscribers, right? I didn't have anywhere near the 4,000 folks. And anyways, sorry to hear that, Miss Kathy. No cat fights. That's what I tell my cats, no cat fights. Anyways, but the initially, okay, I had many more of my view minutes. All right, many more of those view minutes were from non-subscribers. Of course, I had 208 subscribers. People were watching my videos and not subscribed. Never asked them to subscribe and anything like that. So most of my views were coming from non-subscribers. Vast majority, like 90% or something like that. After the fact, when I started networking with other networks and other creators and everything else, the vast majority of my view minutes came from subscribers. I mean, it was like 65% or something like that. It was absolutely insane. It got really, really high. And I'm like, that's good. That's a good thing because it's like YouTube saying, oh, you need subscribers to be viewing your videos, this, that, and the other thing. And yeah, for subscribers, it's really important to have the subscribers watching your videos and everything else. But in looking at the analytics right now, I just want to look at the percentage of people who are subscribed versus not subscribed. And now, of course, I can't find it real quick, right? Live stream audience. No. Watch time reports. It says subscribers versus non-subscribers. No, that's it. Anyways, but that was an important thing. Audience retention is a big thing. I mean, it's one of the things in the Creator Studio here. So we have to know that. Sorry, Ron. I hope everything's okay with the weather. Not like bad storm. We had a really bad storm the other day here. Well, it was the day the rabbits passed, so that was unfortunate. Where is that thing? Anyways, well, I'm trying to find a thing versus subscribers versus non-subscribers. I think it's actually easier on the cell phone thing. But the one statistic that subscribers versus non-subscribers was really kind of an interesting thing when I saw that. And let me punch in YouTube Studio here and go through some statistics. Let me see here. I think it's in views. Nope. Subscribers. Oh, here we go. Here it is. Watch time from subscribers not subscribed has flip-flopped. So that's the statistic I was trying to see where I clumsily didn't have this prepared. originally my not subscribed was like very, very high. And then after I started networking, it flipped over to most of my watch time was coming from subscribers. And now it's 61.3% not subscribed. Now, I'm either going to have to do some checking around to make sure that I'm supporting people, or I'm going to have to make sure where that's coming from. So either people are finding me somehow or whatever, or I'm, neglecting people, and I don't like that. But there is one more thing I want to mention about, what is it? It's going to be, let's look at real time. Look at the real time overview quite a bit. Where's Ron? Let me go back over to Ron. Where's Ron? There you go. Whoops. There you go, Ron. Check it out. All right, so let's go over here and see this. Let me see here. I want to look for the, let me see, I want to look at overview. No, I want to look at the real-time videos. No. Oh, we can. All right, so it's the 48 hours. This would be an interesting number. All right. It's not that interesting, but the Asus Zenfone front camera, they don't even make this camera anymore. I haven't made it in a couple of years. 87 views in the last 48 hours. Painting grout. My channel is about education, training, and experience, and painting grout as a popular video. Removing melamine, removing that plastic stuff off your kitchen counters. Very popular. That was my most popular video, by the way. That was my most profitable video as well. So on the sub for sub thing, that may or may not be true. In the initial part where people are trying to connect and everything else, it is maybe a good idea, but you can't ask for, sub for sub is like, hey, I'm subscribing to you, hit me back, or would you please subscribe or whatever. That's almost going to be an instant automatic remove that comment from my channel for me. But what I do anyway is I go look at the channel. If somebody says, hey, the way to do it, in all honesty, if you want to, try to network with other creators and you're finding people, then what you do is, what I do. I mean, really, in all honesty, I can't give any advice to anybody else. I can only tell you what I do. If somebody comes to my channel and they make a comment on my channel, if they ask for me to subscribe back, in my mind, I'm already remove the comment, but I go to their channel anyway, and I check them out and I look at their videos. And if I see that they're making original content, I will look at the content, and I don't even need to speak the language that they're speaking in. I have worldwide people I support and people who support me. A lot of us don't speak the same language, but I can highlight their comment, put it in Google Translate, and they'll tell me what they said. I can then take my comment, and I sometimes do, sometimes I don't, and then I will translate it back into their native language so that they can see what I'm saying when I reply. Sometimes I'll put them back in their native language and English. But when they if somebody asks me to subscribe to them, and I go to their channel and I like their channel, and I look at their videos, and I like their videos, then I will go ahead and make a note to them that I don't sub for sub. That's against, and I tell them why. I said I don't do it because it's specifically against YouTube's terms of service, and that's the kind of thing that'll get you in trouble. So I basically educate them, but I went to your channel, I liked what I saw, and I joined your network, and that's pretty much how I do it. And I want to mention something to Ron there. Yes, it is actually very important because your platinum level of people who are subscribing to your channels are not creators. They have, you want to get 100,000 subscribers, they're not going to be creators. So, and they may not watch your channel, they may subscribe to your channel. The reason I originally subscribed to any channel before subscribers was an important number at all, a required number at all. The reason why I subscribe to people is so I could go find them again. Because I look at people I subscribe to, it might be 5 or 10, and I can go find the channel because they had interesting videos, and I could then go ahead and find them again. So it was really important for me to be able to find them, or I would like their video. That would be the other thing. If I didn't want to subscribe to somebody, I would like their video. Now I have over 5,000 liked videos that I've liked of other people's, and it's going to continue to grow. But all of the numbers are important. Watch time's important. As a matter of fact, Why don't we just do that? What are the statistics that are vital to YouTube? You know, what are they? Let me tell you what they are. Real-time views, your last 24, 48 hours, very important statistic for YouTube. How do I know? It's right there in analytics. All right. The real-time views, what programs are people watching, how are they watching, why are they watching? Very important. Your watch time minutes are vital because you have to have 4,000 hours. The number of views isn't as important as the amount of view or the retention of the view. Retention is vital, the 100%. And the reason for that is, as an advertiser, advertiser friendly, if you I see it, Steph. If you have 100% retention, an advertiser is less, touchy about putting an ad on your particular video, and they want to see the proof of the proof of the pudding, and want to see the statistics, the bang for the buck. The number of subscribers, of course, is vital now at this point, and how many subscribers are there? How many creators are there? How many people have a YouTube account, and then how many people in their accounts have are also creators? Like, you have a YouTube account, but you're not a creator. Well, I had a YouTube account for years. I was a creator, but in 2006, when I joined up with YouTube, I didn't plan on using YouTube for a. Scott, I'll do that video. It's really easy, by the way. You'll love it. It's easy. But anyways, so the subscriber thing. What's that about? Oh, watch time from subscribers. That is important for YouTube and not important from YouTube. They want you to have a whole lot of watch time, but advertisers would like to see that you're popular, and subscribers would kind of matter. I think that's a little bit of a gray area. Likes versus dislikes, I think, is a very important thing. That's why I try to hit that like button in every single video. Sometimes I don't. Steph's got a couple of videos I may not have hit with a like button, but as I go through them over and over again, I try to nail that like button. Yes. Okay. Let me see here. And then top videos. Your top videos are important for you. For me, my very top video in the last 28 days is about a front-facing camera on a cell phone like this. The second most popular video was removing that plastic covering off of your kitchen counters. The third most important video or popular video was painting grout lines. And then another one about the cell phone. And then the fifth most popular video had to do with Google Earth's flight simulator. So if you didn't know, Google Earth has a flight simulator built into it. So that's pretty good. So those things are really important for YouTube. How they discover you, that's important stuff to look at. And one of the things I tell people, or I try to share with people, is when you're sitting there making when you're looking at your statistics, if you don't have a whole lot of videos, or you don't have a whole lot of subscribers, a whole lot of views and all that, if you don't have the numbers, your statistics are going to be skewed. You're not going to get a really good picture of your numbers until you get some numbers. So that's what we need to get. So that's why it's important to get, when you qualify for monetization, get monetized. It's important to help out you. It's a couple extra bucks in your pocket, The first thing I noticed was my first day of being remonetized, I got 20 cents. And all right, take care of me. It's got to be good. You always have to wake up early. Who's kidding who? And the other thing is that I forgot where I was. Miss Kathy threw me off. I'm blaming you. But anyway, so it's important to get monetized because it helps out you, and it helps out. The first day I got remonetized, I made 20 cents. Right, the next day I made like $1.40 or something like that. But those days, and from my previous monetization, they are indeed increased. So thank you, YouTube. Anyways, for putting us through the 4K, 1K. God, love it. Anyway, so the other thing is but it's important to get monetized. When you qualify for monetization, go ahead, get into it, get that done, get monetized. It's very important that we share that capability to other people. You want to get to the monetization. Once you get the monetization, you will get additional benefits from YouTube. And the reason I say that is because I have access to stuff now from YouTube that I didn't have before. And I honestly don't know if I had it last time I was monetized either. It might be something new. But you have, like, I guess, representation through email or whatever like that. You can contact somebody, a person at YouTube. And if in case they get a strike notification or something like that, you can jump on the bandwagon and get some actions done quickly, hopefully. But that's with getting monetized. So you really want to get that and open up a little bit more of the door for you. And then to open up a little bit more, 2,500, that's a number that I have for me, so that I know that I'm probably safe and secure for now in maintaining monetization. And then the next number we talked about earlier was 5,000. 5,000 opens up some more doors for you. And then of course at 10,000, even more things open up for you. And around 10,000 subscribers, there is a kind of a statistic with you. I'm going to use a friend of ours. I hope she doesn't mind. But I want to use, it's something called Social Blade. You're probably familiar with it. Oh, there it is right there. It pops up. This website, Social Blade, will give you information about your YouTube channel. As a matter of fact, Mr. James Cox uses it on his live streams quite a bit. As a matter of fact, when somebody goes on there, he'll punch in how many people they might have acquired during a particular broadcast, which is nice. But if I look at me, my subscriber rank is like 2 million, 2.1 million. And my Social Blade rank is like 2.08 million. And the interesting thing about that is not so much that, all right? I'm kind of a small channel, kind of a small YouTuber, but I started out at 7 million and 7 million, okay? So, and I'm not that big. I have 333 uploads and 1,534 subscribers according to this. And, but let me punch in somebody else here, and let me punch her a friend of ours. I won't mention her name. I'll just leave her off there as far as that goes. But her name's unique, so she comes up right away. She has 56 uploads, 2,714 subscribers, and her ranking is 1.4 million and less than 1 million on the Social Blade rank. So it's not really quality, quantity versus quantity kind of thing. It's quality of your videos. And I must say that the friend of ours here that I'm talking about is somebody who's, kind of popular. That helps, So, but these things are all important statistics, and we need to stay on top of that and make sure that we can, everybody can check everybody's channel. Once you know somebody's channel name, if you go to Social Blade, you can check them out on Social Blade and see how they are, see how you are. But the one thing I want to talk about is I was at like 7 million. Now I'm down to 2 million, and I don't have 2,000 subscribers yet. All right. So 2,500, 5,000, my point is, of the people who have the motivation, dedication, determination to get the job done, keep working, keep up that determination, the grind part of it and everything else. As long as we can continue growing and keeping, no, Steph, I'm not going to tell you. Sorry, sweetheart. But what I'm telling you is we can move up higher. Let's use James Cox for an example. Let me pull up Social Blade again, because he's up there pretty good. Let me see, Social Blade. As a matter of, you guys, if you're at your computer, you can open up a new screen and pull them up too. Let me see. Punch in here is James Cox. Bam. Let's see what his stats are currently. Does he have 2 channels? What? Oh, that's crazy. Somebody nailed a fake. Oh, that's horrible. All right, but his ranking comes up. He's less than 1 million. He's like 700,000 on subscriber rank, and his subscribers are 7,326. All right, so here's Social Blade's free. That's just basically a real time checker. It's socialblade.com, and you can check it out. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to join or anything like that. And but his things, he's less than 1 million on both of these. So he's in the top. He's in the 700,000th subscriber rank, all right, at 7,326. He's not at 10,000 yet. So hitting 10,000 has been a big number for YouTube for a long time, right? That's why 5,000 is a good number, but they don't really advertise that. And then 10,000 is really important. Hey, Stan Otto, how you doing? And then the 10,000 is really important too. But he's not even at 10,000 yet, and he's less than 1 million. So he's within the top million. How many people on YouTube are actually creators? Because they're using the statistics of, and I'm sure this is how they're using it, how many people have accounts with YouTube, and then how many of those people are have accounts with their creators, and then of the creators, how many of them are making videos and obtaining subscribers? And that's what part of what, their logarithm, what gives you a ranking kind of thing on that. So, these things are all important. I mean, these stats become important, and the more numbers we get, the more information that we have to look at in making our decisions on what to do and how we want to evolve our videos. Evolution of the videos and things of that nature, other videos I'll make down the road, in the types of videos I make, how I make them, and why I make them the way I do. But one of the things I was trying to do was try to figure out a way to do live feeds, kind of an education, training, and experience kind of thing, but more they are like a social kind of networking thing where everybody comes in and get in a chat and they all communicate with each other and everybody's familiar with each other, and that's great. Because I don't really do live streams so much, I think that when people come in, especially in one of my videos or live streams, I haven't done very many, and most of them really have been tests. But when people come in, they know each other, and I think that's an important thing. So we don't get things where, you get trolls or spammers or scammers or anything like that. I don't have any patience for that kind of thing. I'm a zero drama kind of guy. And yes, everybody, Denise nailed it first before. I am an introvert. You don't see a whole lot of other people in my videos. We're out here on 20 acres, and there's just nobody on my video but me. And the reason for that is I'm pretty much out here in the sticks, me and my wife, misdemeanor, and I'm pretty much a hardcore introvert, but I'm very social. Why would I be social with all of you? I'm a hardcore introvert. I enjoy basically research, study, education, training, and experience. So why would I invest a whole lot of time, energy, and the things of life, the reality of life? Why would I invest all that with everybody else or anybody else, right? And the reason for that is we all have something in common. We're all, I sure hope we do. And it's really a fine line. It's like we're creators making videos. We're trying to make videos and things that we like to do, things that we enjoy doing, things that we have a passion for. And then as we go, yes, Steph, I am a talking head. Oh, by the way, I want to make just that segue here before I go into that is, yes, the video I shot since 1992 has all been talking head video. So here I am now. But anyways, I would like to try to experiment making things that are educational, training, experience. But the social part of it is we are all making videos. We're trying to make things that we enjoy doing, things that we like to. We hope that other people enjoy them. And by networking together, we can all build each other up to at least the 4,000, 1,000. I think that we can all get there. All of us should be able to get there. Everybody, if you haven't, and you know what, in all honesty, I think everybody here has been over to Patsy's channel and helped her out. But with all of the channels here, in this particular stream right here, I don't see anybody who shouldn't be well into the 4,000, 1,000. There's nobody here that I see that should not be at least able to be monetized, So, let's go ahead and get that done and help each other out, get that job done. And then I want to address that thing about the empty subscribers guy. I saw that message fly up the screen while I'm babbling on here. And there are no empty subscribers. I'm telling you, I am subscribed to thousands of people. There's no way on earth that I could watch everybody's videos every single day. Well, gloriously, everybody doesn't make a video every single day. But some people make a lot of videos. Some people don't make so many. But when we're going out there to watch people's videos, I like to show you get the view time, the number of views per video. The watch time is important. So, and some people make really short videos. And let me give you an example. There's a friend of ours on here, Jennifer Morales. If she's still here, I'm not sure, but she makes kind of short videos. She makes videos with her cats and everything else, and they're really great videos. And I love cats. So I'm going to go watch her videos. And the Annie cat that she adopted was kind of a feral cat that she took in and was able to get acquainted with her other cats. Oh, hey, thanks, Jennifer. Good. I'm glad that you're here because I'm talking about you. Anyways, so but a lot of her videos are short, but I love all of her videos. So when I go to her channel, it's highly likely that I'm going to be watching more than one of her videos, knowing that they're going to be relatively shorter in nature. People who have longer pet videos are really, I think, kind of incredible because they have to put a lot of work and effort into those. because ironically, pets kind of have a mind of their own, and they're not going to really participate in what we need them to do when we need them to do it to get that really award-winning video done. But Jennifer makes some really great videos with her cats, and I appreciate them, and I hope a lot of folks can. And it's not just cats, though. I love all animals, and hopefully that comes across in some of my videos. But the thing about cats is, for me, cats are easier to take care of. I mean, they kind of use their box, they take care of, you know, but a dog, I have to go walk a dog. The bunny rabbit, we had a bunny rabbit. That's why that bunny rabbit thing upset me so much. But the rabbit was like almost like the perfect pet, except for he would chew the baseboard in the room that he was in. But you know, almost a perfect pet. And then Chirp the bird, you know, he's just a friendly little bird. He doesn't fly very well, but you know, it's all animals. It's not, you know, even here, being out here, it's like I don't find myself smacking a mosquito like tonight. When I was working outside, the mosquitoes started coming out, and I'm not really smacking the mosquitoes. I'm kind of brushing them away, and they kind of follow me around, but they don't bother me. They don't sting. They don't bite. You know, even we do have wasps out here too. But even a wasp, you think the thing would come over and try to sting you or something, but no, they just ignore you. So I try to be, you know, cognizant of the wildlife, and I try to make sure that, you know, it's like I told my wife, you know, misdemeanor, gotta get her name in there. But when I'm dealing with the wildlife out there, I really try to respect it, and you know, it was here. You know, the wildlife is here, and I just try to make sure that it has that. You know, it's my agreement with the wildlife is outside the house, you're here, feel free to stay here as long as you want. But if you try to come in the house, we're gonna tango, and it may not end well for somebody. Hey Phil, how you doing, man? You know, Phil's one of the folks I like to stop by his channel and visit, and I may not have been by enough, so I'll make sure I come by and visit you too. Abacus Inc. has been a supporter of mine before, long before the 4K 1K deal. She has an educational channel. She has a lot of she actually has a number of law courses on her law things. So anybody looking in the law, and anybody who's looking to do law via distance and open to distance learning, check out my website. It's a hoot. Anyways, but yeah, I mean, everybody in here is a fantastic supporter. They're you know, everybody here should be connected to each other, and I believe we are. As I'm scrolling through the list, everybody is here. Yeah, no, I mean, it's like, what a great group of people. So anyways, as a hardcore introvert, the reason why I can connect with everybody here and try to make my videos to, you know, be entertaining or enjoyable for everybody is because, quite frankly, we all have something in common. We have that nice stream of wanting to make videos that are, you know, other people find valuable and have fun doing it. All right, so with that, I've been talking enough. My mouth is going to run dry, and I'm going to have to run out and grab something to drink and go pass out because tomorrow's an early morning. I got to come in and get some more. You know what? There's always something to do around the property, right? I'm going to let you guys chat a little bit here while I'm going to finish this, wrap this up. The property here, you see me doing a lot of work around the property. The goal for me is to make this property something where, because it used to be a horse ranch, I just want it to be something where I just go out there and cut the grass, and it'll take me about a day. Oh, my video quality just dove. Hopefully it'll clear up. Anyways, but the property should be, it's nice and flat. It's pretty flat, and then it can be nice and basically just run a lawnmower over it. Probably take me a day and a half to get that done, and that would be fantastic. And then it would just basically enjoying the property, and then just doing a little bit of trimming and maintaining, and yeah, and everything's great. And we share more good times with Stephanie Opal out there. She's a Steph Opal. That's a funny thing to say like that. Anyways, but we can you know, basically share the good times of the great southeastern part of the country. What's that? What's that mean, Lisa? What are you talking about? Anyway, so let me see here. You guys are funny. I'm just catching up with the comments that you guys are saying out there. I'll have some fun. You know, I need to make the community support videos out there. I need to update those, but we'll be doing that. And And yeah, so I got a number of videos I need to make. I need to get caught up with doing those. So anyways, with that, because my video feed looks really horrible right now, but looks great on the cell phone. Just don't get it. Anyway, so with that, still on a tractor. I don't have a tractor staff. We have a riding lawnmower, it's a 0-turn mower. Farmwall Fanatic has the tractors. And if you really want to learn something really great about the farming industry and everything, he's got a combine too. And it's a fun thing. You talk about the mouse chewing a wire on the combine, so you couldn't start it that day. The cats can't come in this room because they'll chew my cords and we'll have no internet whatsoever. All right, guys. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up. I appreciate everybody being here. Until I catch you all in the next video, I want to say take care and be well. Give everybody a chance to sign off. We give it a 5-second countdown, okay? I wish Heathens, was it Heathens and Halos? That's a great channel too. I need to show them some more love, but they make a lot of jokes about my videos. They have coffee with me and they laugh because they watch my videos and just laugh at me all day long. So that's hilarious. All right, so we'll give it to 5, 4, 3. All right, everybody, y'all have a good night. Take care and be well.